but close doesn't count in winning football games.
All right, everybody.
So,
The presser had just started. Derek Carr's up now, and then it will be Davante Adams. So we're doing a live listening to the presser of Carr and Davante Adams.
We saw the growth in some areas, but then we're like, but this, we still got to get this right. We still got to get that right. And I'll let him talk about those things. But to me, I truly believe in exactly what he says. Like, hey, I'm going to tell you what to do. Now let's go out there and let's do it, and see if we can retain it, see if we can handle it and all that kind of stuff. So, we're close, but it doesn't matter yet. You know what I mean?
Besides Derek, obviously, it's only going to be 2 games in this system, real games for you anyway. How comfortable are you right now?
Yeah, I feel so much more comfortable than I did like a month ago. I mean, when you get out there and you do it, and you can it's different from the sideline. It's different. Training camp's different, right? There's a different clock in the game because now I'm getting hit, right? There's different things and all that. So I can turn the film on and I have experience from that point of view in the system. I have experience hearing his voice, knowing what he wants me to get to. I've always said that even with Gru and with the other guys, I was like, I always wanted to know, I want to go to exactly what he wants. I want him to think, oh, that's exactly where I think the ball is going to go. And so I think that's going to grow, obviously. But I think small sample size, first 2 games, hopefully I'm doing some of those things where he's like, yep, that's what I thought. Next play, so he can just feel comfortable in doing that.
You mentioned that today. I asked him what his comfort level was with your comfort level. And he said there was a play in the second half where he kind of saw it. He kind of clicked like, that's it exactly. You know what he's talking about? Or?
I do. Yeah, I do. But I'll let him talk about it. I'm not going to say it, But yeah, I know what he's talking about. And, but that's this far along in my career, hopefully I could be able to grab it fast and see something and do what he's teaching me, And again, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the means at all, but I'm trying my best just to execute it exactly how he sees it, And so I remember that play.
The aggressiveness will come in time as you get more and more comfortable. You see that as well. I mean, whether it's yards down the field, the throws down the field. I mean, he was talking about that this morning in terms of coming in time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That stuff comes, especially depending on. There's so many factors, as you know. There's so many factors. Here's first read, here's second read, but there is this one, And sometimes you're playing in a game and you got to get them out. You got to do this, you got to do that. But that stuff will come for sure. It's not. I think that there's been years where we've done this and we've had to figure it out that way, and there's been years where we're just launching them all the time. You know what I mean? And so there's a fine line, as I've always talked about with that. But as I get more comfortable and I understand exactly what he expects every time. We had a good talk after this game and, showing, hey, this play, hey, you did this right, but hey, think about, I'm like, oh yeah. Okay. And so I'm getting better at it too.
It looks like they're still kind of sorting things out on the offensive line, rotating. Are you cognizant of who's out there? When you're in the huddle in the game, does it phase you? Does it impact you at all?
I don't know it during the game, unless the center changes, because that's the snaps are different. Right. But get used to that, and so for me, I haven't really noticed okay, he's in now this, it's not. I haven't noticed it like that, but yeah, I mean, those guys are competing, and whoever they think should be out there is going to be out there.
Josh Jacobs, I guess for lack of a better word, has looked noticeably energetic this year. Obviously before games, but then he said even when things weren't going your way in the second half, he was on the sideline trying to cheer people up, make sure people's minds were right. I know you've always talked about your positive mindset. Have you seen that from him as well? And is that something he's always had, or has it kind of developed these years?
Yeah, I think he's become those kind of things, and I think those are all positives. He's such a dynamic player, and when he runs the way that he can run, I tell him all the time. I'll grab him by, there's a time in the game. I grabbed him by his face mask and said, that's how you freaking run. It's exciting, man. It gets everybody going. There was a couple of times where he's making 2-3 guys miss, turning, boom, and then going and boom, lowering his shoulder. That kind of stuff it's good for everybody. And then when he comes to the sideline, of course you're going to listen to that guy, because he's giving his heart out there. And so I've been very proud of him. I'm very proud of Josh.
Remember when that game was?
I did this last game. Oh, I did, yeah. He's been doing it, but I remember this past game, I grabbed him and I just oh, that's freaking it, because that'll help everybody else, for sure.
A lot of times the first practice after a loss like you guys had Sunday tends to be little bit more intense, maybe a little bit more physical. Is that what you saw out there today?
Yeah, I mean, we had to bring it, and when it's not to a certain standard, Coach Josh will just tell us, like, hey, let's go, And so, like, I promise you, being around him now, I don't know the exact months, but there hasn't been a day that's gone by where he misses like one detail. You know what I mean? And from whether it's a step or eyes or this or physicality or and it's impressive. I told him today, I was like, thank you. I told him thank you because I was like, when he just pushes us and calls everything out, like we can only get better, or you either get better or you just I don't want to do it, and then you don't end up lasting in the league. You see it year after year, but when you have someone that cares about you that much to tell you every time to correct you and keep you in line, myself included, like it's so nice. Like when he corrects me, I'm like, thank you, because he's always trying to push me in one direction, and that's just to be better.
All right, let's take question from favorite.
Yeah, yes.
Aaron Judge,
man. Oh, I love him. I told him about maybe 7 home runs ago. I was like, man, just congratulations. I sent him a message, just how happy I was and how proud of him I was. I mean, that's historic, especially with the Yankees. But it's not tampering for me, so hopefully he ends up a Dodger. So we'll see.
All right, that was Derek Carr. Next up will be Davante Adams. As far as how they're getting down with the practices and what to look forward to in this game coming up versus the Tennessee Titans. Thank you guys for pulling up. To all those who are here for the first time, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Also, while you're there, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news, such as this podcast here is just a pop-up. Like I say, I tend, without warning, without scheduling it, I just go ahead and do it. So, me, I want to bring you guys also what's going on with the live pressers coming from the headquarters of the Las Vegas Raiders. Thank you guys for pulling up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got B. Al in the house. We got We the People. Anthony Estrada, what is the deal, man? Salute to you. Graham Cam is in the house. We got G. Where B. Am I right on that one? Am I right? Hey, thank you for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. I'm not familiar with the name, so I mean, if you're new, hey, subscribe and hit like, man, and welcome back anytime that I go live, man. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. Dominique Five, salute to you too, my guy. Sean Johnson. Yes, we signed offensive tackle here, Ron. We didn't sign him. We tried. So more depth, but something is letting me know that, and us as a fan base, we already knew that right side of the line was something that we did not trust. So obviously the front office thought the same thing. So they made a trade for a good, solid young player who still has 2 years left on his contract. So we got him for good for the next couple of years. Raiderzilla, what is up, dude? Hey, thank you for pulling up for real. Jesse Cardenas. Hey, Raiders. That's right, baby. That's right. It's Raiders or nothing. Devon Easton, man, top of the afternoon, huh? Or happy afternoon. Van City Raider, what is the deal, my guy? That is what's going on. Let me see who else we got in here. Michael Guerrero. Listening into it. We just had Carr do his spiel. Now Davante Adams is next, so we'll see what he has to say, what his outlook on this next coming game against the Titans will be, what he plans on doing and whatnot. So we just sit here and shoot the shit while we're all waiting. You know what I mean? While we're all waiting. But thank you guys for pulling up, man. Hit those likes, get those likes up, man. Thank you guys. We are on our way to 1,000 subs. Thanks to you guys. Thank you for being loyal and participating in my lives and pulling up, man. It's always greatly appreciated to have each and every one of the nation that does arrive come in and hang out with your boy Lunatic, man. I love y'all. But yeah, I don't know if you guys caught the full on. Matter of fact, what I can do, because God knows how long it's going to take for them to bring Davante on. Sound like I'm announcing Jodeci. Davante swing. KC, JoJo, Jodeci. Motherfucker, young motherfuckers like, who the fuck is Jodeci? Oh yeah, that Jodeci. For real, Hey, shout out to everybody that's out there in the chat, man. Thank you guys for pulling up. I should have added the chat on this bitch. You know what? Okay, why not? We can add this shit. Let me do the top. Yeah, we can go ahead and that's what I can do. I'll throw the chat up on here on the screen, man. You know what I mean? So everybody can see what's going on and what they're saying. Bam, bam, Bigelow. Yes, everybody's Wednesday afternoon going. I hope it is going great. Mine is just started. Since I work nights, I did not get up until 2 o'clock. As you see, it is 3 since I went live. They were supposed to go live at 2:30. But when the Raiders do their pressers, you know, it is 3 since I went live. They were supposed to go live at yeah, on the real. Let me do this shit real quick, man. I gotta get this shit. Yes, indeed. So we're just waiting on Davante Adams. Where you at? Make sure so we can make sure that we get this presser when it starts with Davante next. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody that is here this afternoon. Yep, Denver and Kansas City. These last 3 games are going to be very important. Very important. We must, I repeat, we must go into the bye 3-2. It is what it is. Can't, especially if we can get these next 3 wins. Those are all 3 games inside the AFC conference, as well as 2 divisional games. So we can be 2-1 in the division and overall in the conference. That's going to be very important. So it's on us. It's on us. Like we said, this is the year for no excuses. None. We got to get this job done, and we got to do this motherfucker for real. Hey, shout out to Damian Bonds. He said feels good to catch a show. Yeah, man. Usually the shows go 7 a.m. Pacific with the morning shows, man. And I just do pop-ups like this on occasions when they're like, you know, news pressers that the Raiders are having. Because I missed the who was it? Josh McDaniels one that was earlier, but now we got Carr and Adams, so I'm not gonna miss that one. Like I said, we just got done listening to Carr. Why is this motherfucker tripping? We just got done listening to Carr, so now we're waiting on Davante Adams to hear what he has to say. But yeah, man, we need to go 3-2 going into the bye. Oh, the video is laggy. Okay, all right. So I know what I got to do. All right, hold on. Let me shut down some of this shit I got open. Bam, get rid of that. What else I can close? I can close this. It's killed, man. I tell you, it's this fucking internet, man. I can see I'm looking at the YouTube shit. It's fucking ridiculous. God dang it, man. Every fucking time I come on live, I had issues with the camera this morning. And yes, it is laggy for real. Fucking dickhead. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna leave and come back. All right, hopefully this works. leaving and coming back in. Nope. This motherfucker is still laggy. I see you guys, man. Fuck. Why is this shit tripping? Okay. Nope. I'm trying to see something. Still laggy as shit. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on the All right, let's try to fix this shit real quick, man. Is it good now? Hold on, let me see. Okay, we should be solid now. We good now, you guys? Is that better? Oh nope. It's still fucking up. Son of a bitch. It goes and then it stops. It goes and then it stops. Hold on. It's still fucking up. No, we good. We good? Son of a bitch. It goes and then it stops. It goes and then it stops. We should be good now, right? All right. Let me do what I was getting ready to do at first. I hope this motherfucker works. Stays when this. Hold on. We need to go to here. I can't win for losing. Hold on, yep. They ain't back on yet. Get all this shit fixed, man. This bullshit ass. Cox internet sucks cocks. Cox internet sucks cocks. Fucking asshole, man. I can't. What the fuck? What? Why I can't get a break? Huh? Why I can't get a motherfucking break? Tell me that. Why I can't get a motherfucking break? All right. Nope. Yep. Listen, hopefully, I know this shit is fucking horrible, man. Fucking Cox. Fuck you, Cox. I hate your ass. And they go up on my fucking internet bill. Go figure. $10 more. Oh, your limited plan ended, and you need to pick a new plan. I want to pay what I was, even though it was charged me $130. Now it's motherfucker up to like $140. These motherfuckers. But anyway, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, all right, Damian Bonds. Hey, have a good day, man. Enjoy your day, man. Thank you for pulling up. For real. We good? Yes. Okay. Exactly. We can't just put all our focus into Henry. We got to pay attention to the quarterback as well. Because while we're focusing on the run, we getting tossed up in the air. You know what I mean? So with that being said, that's a good point. That is a good point, Raiderzilla. For real. That is a very damn good point. You don't want to be sidetracked by this and then let this abuse you because you're so worried about this. You got to be able to have peripheral vision of their total offense. Don't just be tunnel vision on the run or on the pass. But yeah, that's a good point, man, for real. Raiders got to come. We got to do better, bruh. We got to do better. Oh, I thought you was going somewhere. All right, my bad. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong shit. You got a good friend who's a Tennessee fan. They're not the same. Nah, we could tell that they're not the same. You know what I mean? We could tell. But we still have to go in and capitalize on what we need to do to get this game. On the road, in Tennessee, you know what I mean? We know what Henry is, but at the same time, we can't overlook anything. Any aspect of their offense or defense, we cannot overlook. They're still an NFL team opponent on the road, you know what I mean, in enemy territory. It ain't like we're going to have a home field advantage in Tennessee, but we shall see, because I know people that are going to that game. There are people that are going to that game, so we'll see what the turnout is for the Raiders in Tennessee. This motherfucker, I know this shit keep freezing. Hold on, let me go back and check and see if, nope, Davante ain't on yet. Like we waiting for Jodeci to hit the stage. Forever, my lady. Oh, won't you just stay for a little while? Yeah, Jodeci, boy. Jodeci with them big ass combat boots. What y'all know about Jodeci and Davante Swing and Davante Adams? Casey, JoJo, and Davante Adams. Jodeci. Oh, that's some horrible ass shit, G-Ware B. Hey, so far this year, you're correct. You're correct. Hey, last week, shit, that had to be the worst game Arizona was playing in the first half, even against Kansas City. We was thumping the shit out their ass. You know what I mean? They didn't have, man, the fucking time of possession was so lopsided first half. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, now it's your turn. You get to do it. I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. And I don't believe in that shit when people be saying that's the Raiders, because it's different coaches, different players. Fuck that. An organization is not going to keep doing the same shit with different people running that shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you just hope. That's fucked up when all you got left is hope. You just hope something goes right for us. Something. You know what I mean? Let's dig out of this 0-2 hole and start building victories and then build off of that with momentum coming out of the bye. We must win these next 3 games. Some people say, oh, as long as we win 2. I'm not, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not going to limit myself to mediocrity. I want the best we can do. And the best we can do in these next 3 games is go 3-0 and do it handedly. You know what I mean? I don't want an almost Disaster happening again. Fuck that. Man, sometimes you just get bled of your patience. You know what I mean? It's like menstruation because you bleed me of my patience. And you're real close to me making you motherfuckers trauma patients. And you hate this shit that make you want to put a slug in me. But if that happens, I got riders who retaliate for the love of me. It's the blood in me that boils above 187 degrees, making animosity the first plague to strike down my enemies, soaked in sweat and Hennessy as I approach to make you beg, making revenge on your sins, the very next plague. Tennessee, watch your ass. I hope this team is pissed off. I hope we're pissed off to the highest of all festivity and finally put a complete game together, might I say, a complete game, not tale of two halves, not give the game away every way you think is possible, whether you throw interceptions, fumble the motherfucker, get sacked, don't make plays. And that was like the last two games. Everything that can go wrong in a fucking game happened to us in just 2 weeks of time. Wow. Go figure. Go the fuck figure. That almost makes you want to say, the Raiders are going to Raider. I don't want to believe in that shit. I don't want to believe that shit any more than I don't believe sitting on a fat white man's lap wearing a red suit is going to grant me a wish of what the fuck I want for Christmas. I don't want to believe that the Raiders are just going to Raider. No, because there was a time when the Raiders raided, they pillaged for fun. You know what I mean? When we raided back in the day, we raided. That term did not mean anything negative like, oh, the Raiders are going to Raider. No, when the Raiders raided back in the day, that means we went in there and we snatched victories out of the hands of the what raidering is meant to be. Not fucking off a game is, oh, there we go raidering again. No, I do not want to connect that shit. That's not what Raiders do. We have a long history of not doing that shit, winning those close games. Winning those games that one play can decide a win or loss. The Raiders we used to be on the right side of that. What happened over time? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it doesn't, I don't believe in that shit being like attached to a franchise forever. The Raiders are going to Raider. Shit, when motherfuckers said that shit back in the day, when you said the Raiders are going to Raider, that means we about to go lay some wood on a motherfucker. No pause. We gonna lay some wood on a motherfucker. We gonna hit them in their mouth. We gonna run the ball down their throat, and we gonna take shots downfield deep. That's what Raidering was doing back in the day. We need to get back to the basics. Start hammering these motherfuckers on defense. Fuck it. You might get a penalty here and there, but you letting these motherfuckers know on the opposite side of that fucking line of scrimmage that you are not bullshitting. You are here to win. And when they say by all means necessary, if I got to knock your dick in the dirt, best believe you're going to have a dirty penis. You know what I mean? Best believe you're going to have a dirty penis if I got to knock that dick in the dirt. We coming out and laying it on you. So we got to get back to that. The old mentality. We can't play in the same way because of the change of the game and the way the new rules and all that, you know what I mean, kind of softens the. But you still could come lay wood on a motherfucker. If a motherfucker go over the middle, you ain't got to target him. You don't have to worry about going helmet to helmet. Fuck it. Throw that shoulder in his gut. Throw him to the ribs. Fuck it. Hey, Justin Sherman his ass. Fracture some cartilage. That is all within the realms of the game. He's going to heal up. Oh, well. Oh, no, I don't wish injury on nobody. Fucking if a motherfucker get hurt, you get hurt. That's the nature of the game. The nature, motherfuckers get hurt stubbing a toe against a fucking bed frame at home. Nobody sits there and be like, oh, I don't want to wish. Motherfucker, next time watch where you're walking. You know, I mean, come on. Stop being a soft ass motherfucker. Watch where the fuck you walking so you don't stub your toe. That's what, when I stub the shit out of my shit, I don't be like, fucking bed. How am I going to be mad at the bed? The bed don't move. It's an inanimate object. How am I mad at the bed? I need to be mad at my motherfucking self. You know that bed been there since you put the motherfucker there. You stubbing your toe. Shit, let's start getting upset at the shit we control. That's what I'm getting. That's what the point I'm trying to get to. Get mad at the shit you control. You control turnovers. You control time of possession. You control play calling the right play. Get mad at the if shit is going wrong, be mad at yourself. Because nobody had anything to do with it. These Raiders, man, I'm telling you, y'all better pick yourselves up by the bootstrap and get it right this weekend. Because I'm telling you what, fucking 0-3, and in your last 2 games before the bye, and we got an early bye. That's one thing you got to remember. You get 5 games and then you get rest. But then when you come out of that bye, lo and behold, 12 straight games? 12 straight games, right? 12 straight games. That's damn near with the old fucking schedule of 16 games playing the whole season without a break. Now, back in the day, we didn't have byes. 16-game season, back in the day, we didn't have. That's why I said the game constantly evolves and changes. There was never a bye back in the day. You played 16 fucking games. So this should not be something to be like, 12 straight games, no break. When you're getting your break early, 5 games is ample opportunity of information to be able and go back and review during the bye and be like, we need to fix this, and this. We need to get these right. Now you got game film to go back and study of 5 games of 5 different opponents, 5 different situations, 5 different outcomes, and review that shit and fit. Because if you go on into, I ain't saying that it can't happen, but you run off the last 12 games, salute to you. You fixed your wrongs. But will that happen? Yeah. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put my bottom dollar on it. Shout out to Ern. Hey, what up, Ern, man? Thank you for pulling up, man. What it do? Oh, okay. Here go Davante Adams. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
The second part is more. It's any way you lose. Obviously, there's different ways that if you're getting blown out, it's I guess a little different sense of urgency. But a loss is a loss at this point. We gotta figure it out, and the urgency is definitely there right now. And there's a lot that went into why we didn't win that football game this past week. But at the end of the day, a loss is a loss. So we gotta be on our stuff and get ready to go out there and get a win now.
I know it doesn't work this way, but second half against the Chargers, first half against the Cardinals, you guys are up like 31-6 or 31-7. Mm-hmm. So you can put together 4 quarters of good football. There's no question about that. But doing it, in one game, what becomes a trick?
Yeah, that's what we did in those games is play 2 and 2. So we haven't played 4 yet. If you want to put those together, but that's not how a football game works. So you just got to lock in and demand it from yourself. Every player, you gotta learn how to put the foot on the gas and for lack of better words, break their necks. When you got them in a corner like that. And,
for real.
That's the way that
put
I've
your
learned
fucking
to play the
foot
game.
on their
That's
fucking
the way that
neck.
I hope that this team will play the game, and part of it is just keeping that mindset, never getting comfortable, just thinking 0-0, especially at half. You go in there, I know this game we come in and we're up at half. It's going to be a little different of a feeling, and I like to think everybody kind of had that feeling this past week, but obviously we didn't really represent it the way we went out there and played in the second half. So you got to have it in your mind and then go out there and follow up with the way you play.
See, every game requires all 53 guys. We know that, but in a situation like this, kind of bounce back from that game is kind of incumbent on the big name star players to step up and take it under their power.
No. It's on everybody. It's like you said. It's not going to be on Davante Adams to go and save the season or save the
it's
game
on everybody.
It's not going to be on Derek Carr. It's not going to be on. It's on everybody. Everybody got a role.
Everybody.
The game could be won or lost. Special teams, one play.
Exactly.
So
come on, speak that
it's
shit.
on everybody to think that it's your job to do your job, and if you do, and everybody has that mindset. you may call me crazy, but I think that if any team, no matter what team it is in this league, if everybody has it on their mind that their job on every given play, they got to give their all, whether they're play amazing or whatever. If you play as hard as you can on any given play, I think any team in the league will win the game against whoever. If every single person buys into that way, so especially if you have a lot of talent and you have a really good team on paper like what we do. If everybody buys in and they got the right mindset on every play, and you thinking about as one play seasons every single time you get out there, which is not easy to do, but that's what separates teams in this league is how disciplined can you be and how many plays can you make over and over and not get tired of doing the right thing, time after time. And that's what we're working towards.
Piggyback off that, when you look at Titans' last game, is it safe to say they'll be just as dangerous at 0-2, and they may not be as indicative as what we saw in Miami?
Maybe. But
salute Wild West, man. Thank you for pulling up.
I'm talking about it right now don't mean that's what we're going to do, at the end of the day. So, Mike Vrabel can get up there and talk to those boys and tell them it's a must-win situation or, say exactly what I'm saying. But it's on the players to get out there and play. You got to do it, and you got to have that discipline to, channel that energy in the moment. And that's what it really comes down to. It's not about what the coach talks about or what the players get in a group. You want to have a damn meeting on the sideline. None of that matters. It's about what you do. It's about how you play, not about who you are.
To know you as a player, how do you take losses as far as, especially in games where you don't probably aren't as productive as you'd like to be?
Get those likes up.
Take some time to think about it, and maybe give their call or coach or something like that. How do you?
Yeah, I'm more of a especially after a game like that, where it's just all different types of levels of frustration. Obviously, the part of me not being able to produce the way I expect, obviously that's frustrating. But it's not even for me. It's not just that. It's the bigger picture. If Darren goes out there and has a monster game, or Hunter they have a monster game, or the run game is working, and it's one of those games where we just pounding it. Like it is what it is. I'm not expecting it's going to be like that for me every game. So if I go out and have 20 yards or 50 yards, whatever, that's not even what it's about. It's about the way that the offense looks, and if I can't be a factor in the game, and it does look bad, that's when I have frustration about my productivity. It's not about wanting to be all pro. I hold myself to that type of standard because it helps the team ultimately. So that's what's on my mind. Is obviously I want to go out and have a 200-yard game every single game I go out there. That's on my mind, but it's not realistic that it's going to be that way. So I just try to keep it in my mind so I can at least hold up my end of the bargain.
One more, guys.
Monty, you and Derek obviously have a long history of chemistry together, but you hadn't been teammates since 2013 in Fresno. What do you see from him in terms of his comfort level in this game right now? Only 2 games, small sample size.
Yeah, no, definitely small sample size, and there's so many things that goes into playing quarterback, man. It's tough because
who the fuck lunatic neighbor?
And this is just the way we are as a team. We're gonna be hard on each other. If he's not comfortable back there, first, second play of the game, he's getting hit. Obviously, that's something that we all got to work on because that helps Derek be able to do it.
Who the fuck is lunatic neighbor?
Same thing. He's not going to be that comfortable throwing the ball if the wide receiver dropping the ball every single play or, whatever it is. If it's not great calls. At the end of the day, we all got to work together to help. And, that's the toughest position on the field.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
I'm damn sure going to do the best of my abilities to try to help him make his job as easy as possible. And, the same with, the guys up front, the more that they can, stabilize the pass rush or whatever and all that good stuff, that'll allow him to be more comfortable. But as far as the scheme, I think he's really comfortable with that. It's just a part of, it's early in the season, which is, some of the stuff that you'll see early that hopefully you won't see later on in the season. So as we get going and get warmed up more, and then, like I said, everybody doing their job to make sure he stays clean and, has a clear mind to be able to sit back there and deliver.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
So that was Davante Adams. That's the end of the pressure. But see, Davante hit that shit right on the nail, like I've been saying. The blame falls on everyone. Everybody has a job to do. Now I know the PC thing to say is the quarterback is the leader. Yes, he's the leader, but he's not the only one to get you wins. And like Davante said, you can lose a game on special teams. You kick off the ball and these motherfuckers running all the way back for a touchdown. Where was the quarterback involved in that? You know what I mean? Or they kick off to us and we muff the punt and they get the ball back at the 5-yard line. Where was the quarterback? Everybody has a fucking job to do. That's why I said the beautiful thing about football, y'all got to look at football all in all as a sport. It's a sport where for one play to work for you, in order for one play to work for you, all 11 men must accomplish what it is that they have to do on that play. If one failure out of those 11 men happen, that play can go to shit. What is the old saying? You're only as strong as your weakest link. Your weakest link. If your center cannot call out protections and snap the ball correctly, what do you think is the likelihood of a play that they're running is going to be successful? 0 to none. You know what I mean? So it is a requirement in football that all 11 men on that field must all work together simultaneously and also do their job. You only have one job, but you must perform that job to the highest of your standard and ability. That's the only way a play going to work. One letdown anywhere, any weak link, that's as strong as you're going to be. You're only as strong as your weakest link. It don't matter if your quarterback is Tom Brady. I done seen Tom Brady lose Super Bowls. I done seen Tom Brady throw multiple interception games. Now, is for a motherfucker that played as long as he did, the positives outweigh the negatives. But show me a quarterback that played as long as he has on a successful franchise. You know what I mean? Brady was in the right place at the right time. He wasn't a number 1 overall pick. He wasn't coming out of college as that man. He developed into that man. He was, what, a 7th round pick out of Michigan? Come on. Shit just lines up. And unfortunately, these last couple of decades, it ain't lined up for us. The opportunity there for us to make the future different was there, like, for instance, having the number 1 overall pick in 2007, when you had the first pick out of anybody in the draft. You went with the guy that was a potential grand slam. You know what I mean? Jamarcus Russell. You can't knock that pick, really. You can't. We didn't know that the fucking mentality and the heart didn't match up with his physique and his physical attributes, where he could have been a damn good quarterback because of his measurables. You know what I mean? But it happened. It is what it is. You live and you learn. Just hopefully we never get the number 1 overall pick again. Let's keep it a buck. Let's hope we never get the number 1 overall pick again, because there's only one team that gets the number 1 pick overall. The motherfucking trash can of the NFL. A trash bucket ass team is the one who's going to get the number 1 overall pick, unless they make a major trade and they acquire the number 1 overall pick from another team that is the trash bucket team. You know what I mean? Trash can team. That's real shit. That's it. But you can tell, yeah, Davante Adams, you could tell. He don't want to, he's not accustomed to these kind of losses. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, Aaron Rodgers don't look like Aaron Rodgers without him. I mean, hey, let's call a spade a spade. Aaron Rodgers don't look like Aaron Rodgers without Davante Adams. And even though we had a shitty ass game against the Chargers, Davante Adams put up numbers like he was playing with Aaron Rodgers. 141 yards, targeted 17 times, a touchdown. But we just got to clean up the other aspects of the game with the interceptions, the fumbles, the sacks, pass protection. There's a lot of shit. Play calling. Carr ain't got shit to do with what the coach is telling you to play. But Carr is responsible for overthrowing a motherfucker, underthrowing a motherfucker, throwing it to the wrong colored jersey. He's responsible for that shit. But best believe, like I said, nobody is immune to being broken down in a motherfucker. Do what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Just because a motherfucker's a leader of the team, what, you can't say shit to him? If he fucks up, it's going to be okay next time. Man, get your ass out there and earn that money you got. Sometimes motherfuckers need to stop biting their tongue. I hate PC. PC is the worst shit. I mean, it works to a certain standard, depending on what kind of atmosphere you're in. You can't just blurt out anything. You know what I mean? I can't be in church and be, oh shit, hey, you said that shit. You know what I mean? I can't do that shit. We got to be PC. We're in a place, in an environment that does not allow that type of response. But in a locker room, anything goes. I done had coaches cuss me out. I done heard coaches cuss other people. The star players of the team, I done heard the coach cuss out behind closed doors. Now, maybe we're reading too much into it. We're only seeing the surface. Speaking of PC, at a press conference, it's going to be PC. They're going to say all the right things. They're going to act like everything is fine and dandy. But behind closed doors in that locker room, I doubt that's I doubt that's what's going on. You think Davante Adams is going to sit back in that locker room if shit ain't working out and motherfuckers is fucking up? You think he's not one of the leaders to speak up? I know Carr is the quarterback, but Carr does not have to be. There's more than one team captain. Put that in perspective. There's motherfuckers they sent out there that's representatives of the team. Not representatives of the quarterback, not representatives of the head coach, but of the team. So, team, Raiders, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Get out there and do not do this shit that we've been seeing these last 2 weeks. Don't devise a way of losing a game. We done seen damn near everything that can go wrong, we done seen it. But goddamn it, I know there's more, and I don't want to see that. The buck got to stop there with that fucking horrendous ass effort in the second half versus the Cardinals. That shit that's out. That's out. No more. No more. I'm not, I won't spend no money on no ticket going to no game. I'll tell you that much. Hell, I see the next home game is against Broncos. I'm seeing $249. I'm like, shit. I was looking at the prices versus the home opener against Arizona, and that shit dropped all the way down to like 135. And that was up there, 200 and something. But the closer to the game, when motherfuckers be like, I ain't going that shit. I changed my mind at the last minute. I said, no, you know what? It's cool to go to an atmosphere, but hey, I'm going to watch that shit at home. And plus, I done went out that Saturday night, and I done spent a pretty penny going out drinking and hitting a blackout, and fuck that, man. I wasn't going to go buying no $40 pizza and beer. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Supposed to be a yes man. If the coach tell you to go do some shit, you supposed to, that's the pecking order. What, you when you tell your kids to clean a room, you want them to be like, fuck you, dad. You clean it. That's him not being a yes man. There's an order of how things work in sequence. There is called a pecking order. The head coach runs the fucking team. Just like he has to answer to the owner and the general manager. So Carr being a yes man, yeah, be a yes man, but be a yes. Your ass, come on, bruh. I'm not listening to your ass. You don't even get a snap. Let's keep it 100. That's like a fucking 9-year-old giving you advice in life, and you're 40. Well, what you need to do, Papa? Nigga, what? You only 9. But yeah, he might have some good information, but you're going to judge him by his lack of experience. You can't tell me a life lesson at 9 years old, motherfucker. Nigga, you ain't got hair on your balls. You know what I mean? Shit, how you going to tell me how to trim my shit? Well, you need to get the mower 5000. What the fuck? I seen it on TV. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, shout out everybody that's watching. We are at 63 watches right now. Hey, thank you guys for pulling up. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell as well while you're there, because I do tend to do, such as today, just pop up. This is a YouTube live stream pop up. No rhyme, no reason. Well, there was a reason because of the presser. But yeah, we're just discussing the presser, what we need to do to get better as an NFL team, as a franchise, because us as Raider Nation, we're tired of the bullshit. We're tired of it. You change the coaches, you add different players, but it's still the same outcome. Last year showed promise with what we went through. But fuck promise. Fuck promise. That's like me promising, hey, we going to get married one day, and then I break up that day before. That's some cold shit. Baby, I'm going to marry you one day. You keep them, you know what I mean? You keep them sitting there waiting like, when? Baby, I'm gone. What the fuck? You said you was going to marry me one day. It's just that day didn't come, so hey, enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Hey, it's crazy. But hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your support. Like I said, we are on our way to 1,000 subscriptions, and all the credit goes to you guys. It ain't got shit to do with me. I just try to make the content entertaining and informative. That's all I want to do. I want to entertain you guys, make your day, make your day go good. Throw a smile, make you get a little hee ha ha out of it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, giving you some good aspects of how I see things and how things are from my point of view. Just as well, I love you guys corresponding in the chat, doing the same as well. Man, hey, shout out to you guys, the nation. Hey, we that motherfucking fan base. The nation, we that motherfucking fan base. Don't get it twisted. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, we will be live right here with Good Morning Raider Nation, and we're going to be discussing the coaching now. Tomorrow is all about the coaches, what's going wrong with the coaching, and we're all going to discuss it. So pull on up if you're not doing anything tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Pull on up, come hang out here, Raiders Allegiance. It's our platform. This is not my platform. This is our platform. I'm just the host. So with that being said, man, hey, God bless each and every one of you guys. May you and your family be blessed today. Have a safe day, safe commute, whatever it is you guys do it, be safe doing it. And I will see each and every one of you guys here tomorrow that can make it. If not, Friday. Don't forget, Friday is Fuck Your Team Friday, featuring the Titans. We're going to be on the ass. I'm going to be finding shit on the internet. They probably ain't going to say shit either. It's hard to find fan bases talking shit when their team is losing. Ours ain't like that. Even when we lose, we on our shit. So fuck your team Friday, this Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Be there. See you guys tomorrow for Good Morning Raider Nation. Hey, y'all enjoy your day, man. I'm Lunatic Raider, Raiders Allegiance, man. Hey, hit those likes. Also subscribe if you haven't, man. I love y'all. Be safe. I'm out.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?